Did the things that teenagers do. And in both of us, we saw that there was a wandering spirit that had us roaming around the city when most other kids were staying in their block or staying in their project in their area. So we noticed that about each other, and we traveled through life. You know, all the things we do from high school. Speak louder. Coming up after high school, we got into culture in the community and working with cultural programs and things. And the spirit was just in him and in me. But he wanted to see more of the culture of the world. You know, he was that kind of an artist. I was more of an artist of painting the picture where I was. He wanted to see what the picture was where he went. So he traveled and he wandered, but he filled his soul with the things that he wanted in a lot of ways. And knowing that he was safe, he would come home, be back out for a few years, come back home, be out for a few years. So when he came back about 5 years ago, and I realized that he was in town, for about 2 years I couldn't find him. So we stayed in touch. He was in Florida when I last talked to him. Then he called me from Arizona and made contact. So when we made contact, they were ready to come back. Came back 5 years ago, and I took him in so that he could get himself established and get things going. And he did. Once he did that, got back on his feet, because he has that kind of ability to not sink. You can push him down, push him down. He's gonna pop to the top, then laugh at you. So life was just so much fun for him. But the wandering soul in him, we all appreciate it because we didn't have the guts to get up and just go and be somewhere else for a long time period. I'm cool for visiting, I'm coming back home. But he had that kind of spirit. So we realized that, and through the years we worked on all kinds of cultural programs and everything every time he came in town. So he came back in and got back with us. Our organization is called the New Village. We have the group that runs the New Village. Our African name is the Communal Family of Africans in the Americas. We have a department called Harambe, which is our culture department we run our programs from. Every time Angelo comes in or out of town, or when he came back, he is one of the top setup people that we have. Every time we do an event, we have a crew. Johnny, Randy, myself, Angelo, Nick, Chuck, and when we show up, we set up whatever it is. We always can depend on Angelo to come in and just know the truth and tell him nothing. You know, whatever he went, whether he did it for the first time or not. So we love that spirit, and from that, our organization, we do an African naming ceremony once a year. So May of 19 was Angelo's opportunity to stay for a minute in one place to receive an African name. I'd like to tell you a little about that. The African name is only given to you to represent your soul, your spirit, your energy, your dedication, your purpose in life. It is not of your deeds, it is not of the things that you wish or believe you are. It is of the spirit that's within you. Everyone around you can see that spirit and know your spirit sometimes when you can't see your own. But he had that kind of spirit. And in that spirit, we wanted to capitalize on an opportunity to give him his spiritual name. Through the rites of passage, coming from Africa, we all have a right to bear an African name. Keep the European name. The African name speaks of who you are in your soul and your spirit. Don't leave here just being known by your European name. Eventually, take on some of your culture. Take on the kind of things that's going to make you immortal to your kids, because you will one day be an ancestor. And how they know you is how they're going to lead themselves in life. They see you full of culture, they're going to accept it. So from that, get a little overwhelmed. This is my boy.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I'm going to read this certificate of an African name, his African name. When we do that, we present it like a birth certificate, because it becomes your new birth, your new acceptance, back into your tribe, into where you need to be for yourself. So it gives you tangible information that allow other people to see who you are. The name is special, and it shouldn't be spoken by people who do not like you. It should only be spoken by the people you like, which kind of means don't mingle with the wrong people. And life will go on with that pattern. So here we go. Communal Family of Africans in the Americas, Certificate of African Name. This certificate is issued by the Communal Family of Africans in America to Angelo Brown. This date, May 18, 2019. Honor our ancestors at our Hartford, Connecticut chapter. Congratulations. The bearer of this document, as a part of our rites of passage, from this day forward shall be known as Giali, meaning a wanderer from Kiyuku, East Africa. So that is his spiritual name.
What's the name, sorry?
Giati.
Gata?
Gatti.
Yeah, I'm pronouncing it correct.
Gatti, is it
The
Gatti
I-
right?
The double E is just pronounced as, I mean, I just pronounced like an E.
Gatti.
The Gati,
Gatti.
Gati,
Gatti.
which means wanderer
Gatti.
in these Africans.
Fashe.
Yes. When he came back, he had an organizational structure that he'd been working on as he traveled. You know, it's always to feed the hungry and help people. So he derived this little program that he carried with him that he worked. Everywhere he'd go, he would gather some brothers, and they would go out and do work to be able to provide food and things for kids that needed. So on his journey, he never put together a structural organization, but it was an organization of heart to travel. Wherever he was, it existed. So this is what I wanted to show you where he was going while he was here.
Baby.
I'll say that. Probably should put it down and take a picture of it at some point.
Okay.
Anybody contact Mike, I can send the original, a copy of the original to you.
Thank you. Okay.
And
I don't have much to say, but I'm Angelo Brown, older sister.
Good to meet you, sweetheart. Hold on. We were like brothers. Can I just do an elbow or something? God bless you.
I'm the oldest of all 8 of us. We done lost 3 sisters and a mom. But I know Angelo, you know, I left home before I was 17 years old. And I didn't get to see Angelo like that. But I knew where he was. I knew he was down south with my aunt there. And I knew he traveled. I knew he came back. And he came back the last time. I heard he was back, but I didn't see him for a while. Finally, one day he called. And I was not talking. He talked to me for a whole hour on the phone. You can't sit. Why do people hold on to old stuff? I said, Angelo, let it go one ear and out the other. Because we can't answer. You guys had that thing go. Nobody will answer me. I'm not asking questions to you guys. You did this and why you did that. You knew what you wanted to do. So I didn't know him like that, but I knew he liked to travel. You know, one time he didn't Florida, or North Carolina, or Mexico, or wherever, you know. But that was my brother, that's my husband, that's my brother, that's my first cousin. So,
there's another cousin.
and there's another cousin.
Miss Sarah's son, Snoop.
Who? Oh
Sarah.
my God, are you for real?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm glad that I was able to come, you know.
Yep.
Anyone else that would like to get on that list, contact.
Shay.
Well, if anybody else wants to say anything, I'm just here for meditation. I have some lanterns if you want to light a lantern. It gets a little crazy, but it still went up. So if you want to, you can.